We've had water running down our driveway all summer, and we have a spring that is right here, this big post, and water comes out of there from time to time, and it stays pretty moist right up in here. And we were having a lot of water running out of there this spring and early summer. And then it stayed wet right at the top, but it wasn't running all the way down anymore. But then we started getting water running out over here in this area. And I started digging this line out, and it's getting deeper and deeper into this hole here. And you may even, I don't know if you can pick that up, there's a hole right there where water's just pouring out of, but it doesn't come consistently. We have and the spring up here wasn't all, you know, it wasn't a consistent pour all the time. It would pour out, and then it would go down, and then it would pour out, and then it would go down. And then and that's what this is doing. It doesn't smell. My folks are up here visiting from Houston right now for a little bit, and they got me a little concerned, saying, well, it could be your septic line. And it could be, I suppose there could be a hole in the line somewhere on our septic, but there is absolutely zero smell to this water. And if you know anything about septics, you know they stink. So I'm digging and digging and digging, and I don't know where it's gonna go, how far. I hope I don't have to go all the way up there. I can't really get I can't get equipment down here. I'm a little nervous about it. This is a fairly steep hill, and we've had people out here working on our roads, which are passable. And these are guys that have worked with backhoes and heavy equipment for years, and they've almost flipped on our road. So with the idea of me bringing a mini excavator or something back here is thrilling, because then I don't have to do all this by hand. And there's a lot of rock. I mean, you can see in here some of this rock that we have to deal with. But I'm terrified of flipping a piece of heavy equipment out here and increasing my cost and possibly getting injured. So right now I'm going old and slow, you know, the way of the tortoise, and just digging away and seeing where this leads to. So anyhow, I'll come back and see if I find anything. I'll let you know what it is. Well, been out here for a few hours digging, and this is that spring I was telling you about. It's just got a big post and a culvert, and there's a hole right here, and that water comes out and flows on down the hill, usually around the left of this tree and on down, and it's always real pretty and green right there. But like I said, we had an earthquake. I believe it was in August. We had several earthquakes. We felt one of them here, and I thought for sure maybe it just changed some of the stuff underground. You know, it can move springs underground when the earth starts shifting like that. And I think Idaho, now it wasn't this part, it was southeast, and the southeastern part of Idaho was the main part that got most of the earthquakes. Like I said, 6, 8, 10 weeks ago, I believe they said we had 49 just over the one weekend. But we did feel one of them here. But here's the hole I've been digging on, and it ended up splitting up into, I was digging following a hole where the water was coming out, and all of a sudden I had water coming out of a hole here and a hole here. Called my dad out, we looked at it. We're gonna have somebody come out with a piece of equipment who knows how to work on these hills better than me and safer, and dig this up. We're afraid it could be our septic, which is really bad, but we've also known that we probably needed to redo it for a while now. Nothing in particular, just the way this house was built. It's a beautiful home, but there was a lot of things that weren't done right. In Idaho, you don't have to have building permits in a lot of the counties, some of the counties. When this was built, I don't know if they had to have permits here. And it's one thing everybody loves about it here. You don't have the government giving you license, permission to do something on your own property. But on the flip side, you know, you also have things done that isn't conventional, which is, and sometimes done poorly. This is held up for 32 years or so, however long this house has been here. It's been a while. But why there's water pouring out of the ground and the way it's pouring out, we're not 100% sure, but we're fairly certain it is something to do with our septic. I got to go back and look in our basement. We could have a black water line and a gray water line, which would explain why this water doesn't smell. Because if you smell water exiting a septic system, you know it stinks, and this doesn't smell at all. So don't know. We'll we're gonna call somebody to come out here and try to take care of it and take a look at it and fix it. But that's one of the things about being on the homestead. You know, you always have something to do. It's just usually things pile up so fast. I mean, I've been needing to come out and work on this fence. I got to get stuff ready for next year's gardens. I'm considering taking down this greenhouse and doing a solar treatment on the whole yard right there where we have our garden. I got to get ready for camping. I got to get ready for hunting. We just got a lot of stuff to do. I got to get these sheep bred, these lambs. They're ready to breed. Got to get them bred. Anyhow, it is a beautiful day. Couldn't ask for a better day to be outside. It's like 72 degrees, no humidity, sunshiny, absolutely gorgeous. And I am very grateful to be outside today, even if it was a crappy job, no pun intended. But you know, it is what it is. So I appreciate you guys watching. Please remember to upvote and comment, re-steam, comment that you did all that, and follow. And I'll be seeing you again soon. Have a great day.